season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Velus Jones now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Okay, right?
Here's Ritter now to throw on their first play.
The Dolphins get there this time, and it's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long.
Ritter now.
That's complete. Bringing 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
As a passer, we always try to find the window to throw the ball down the field. This one, right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Working from the gun, Ritter. And find the open man. That's complete.
Complete to number 13. A gain of 14 yards.
First down, here's Ritter.
Chicago.
Looking deep here for Mooney.
It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 40 yards.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, Bears.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
On play action, here's Ritter.
He's got the hook up to Moore. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the one. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Next to score, Bears
After right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Two in, the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they get him down the line before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Has him up past the 40-yard line, another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll get it once more in the hands of Hill. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Swing this out wide. Here's Ocho.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 5.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
The 2 is going to change things up.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading. He's going to catch him. He will take it with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7.
Jason Sanders to pick off Miami.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The return is Jones from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a little more sustained if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by when they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try to do it again.
Going on the ground with Homer. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. We'll get a couple, and that's it. You talk about this Miami defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB. It easily runs to the top.
Second down pass made. It's incomplete.
Pressure here already against quarterback. They sacked him once. How do they get in there and knock him over right away? I think maybe that tough rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Ritter throwing on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. These two teams all tied after one.
Ready, set.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter sliding out of the pocket, targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Ritter to throw it. He'll get that complete to his Tyrone Connell. Just a yard out, and it's second down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to walk quickly.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
This drive has turned into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on third and short. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Bears 14, Dolphins 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. can't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
Now, you know those early holiday shoppers, you always got to get your list done because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
That swing is complete out to Hill. So no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Mariota going to change the play.
Brings up second and 15.
Second and 15. He
At
does some rotation. A gain of 8 there on the line. Third and 7 now. 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
third and 7.
On third down, Mariota. That is incomplete.
We've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on it. Oh, the Bears break through and they block it. And the pressure there came from his left side. Maybe could have sped up the release, but he couldn't get it off in time.
And truthfully, the speed should be consistent each and every time. It should be quick mechanics. The best punters are the ones who can catch it, one step, and get rid of the football. Those are the ones you want. Anything more than one step in the NFL, you're flirting with disaster.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Travis Homer with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
21. Dolphins 7. Santos.
Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set, ready.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they'll change things around before the snap. And this drive will begin with a run from A-Chain. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it at second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready.
Mariota now. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and for the first time this season, he's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. Now he's loose at the 40. And Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
This is Homer. Solid stiff arm. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15. And they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
A gain of 18 on the play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Striker. 3-3. Set.
Again, it's Homer. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
14-yard line.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
62 blaster. Next right.
They'll run this with Homer. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's third and a few inches. Now they send a man in motion right. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. More the man in motion. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Travis Homer on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas.
And this is so uncharacteristic for him this season. Back-to-back interceptions from a guy who's taking really good care of the ball so far this season. Got to give credit to the defensive coaches, the players on the opposing sideline. Excellent preparation, even better execution.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here.
A loss of 9 yards.
Ritter wants to change the play here. More of the motion man right. Throwing on second and long. Ritter, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Let's go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
10 cycles. Slide through.
Ritter with it after the play fake. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Shot, 17. Smash, red. Cut.
Mariota. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
It's 4th down.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And remember, he had his first punt blocked. Oh, the Bears break through and they block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
A terrific punt block, and that has to set them up in a position to try and get more points, don't you think, this time frame?
Absolutely, and what a momentum booster that could be into the lockers.
Oh, without a doubt. They score here, they sprint into the locker room feeling really, really good about themselves.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. But to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Dolphins, first down.
Steps away to his left. Marcus Mariota, nobody's going to catch him. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Marcus Mariota, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point already in good by Sanders. And that cuts the lead to 14.
Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've got to sit through halftime and sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to get some more points.
And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line.
From me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that. Just his first catch. I think we both want to be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And they'll get it up just short of the 35 at the 44. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
17 yards. And the Bears first down.
Ritter from the gun. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Calling a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball, has a head of steam come out the backfield. It can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Conservative makes his upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here, and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Ritter off the play fake. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
A gain of 13 yards. First down Bears.
Hey, red. Steal, black. Red.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. More than motion man right. On second down, they'll run it here. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
That brings us now right down a convincing lead. I think this is where they put the boxing gloves. Start trying to pound them into submission.
The offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Now a handoff looking right. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Back now in Miami. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. More the man in motion. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 out of the 3.
He was brought down by
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Travis Homer, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns in 21.
Dolphins 14. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
That's good for a
On first down, Tagovailoa. Throw caught by A-Chain. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down. Now Tua signaling to change things up.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Tua hit, and the ball is out. It looks like one of the DBs has it, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to get...
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep here for Mooney. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this returnable for Hill. A solid punt, but also a nice return there. 14 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 18-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflict. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Miami. 58 yards.
And the Dolphins.
Tua now on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown Miami. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kicked them out the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point on Sanders. And they will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. And the Bears hands team able to pass it. And get the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The offense on third down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Moore, the motion man right. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down, close it out.
This one now is not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
Certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Meanwhile, Tua's throws taken in by Waddle. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Now 2nd and 4. Tua. This is caught inside the 15. They'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Now Tua. H.A. on 1st and 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon H.A. a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team right. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. And they just about had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have one timeout. You look at the clock. Now let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we, that tells us about the timeouts.
You do. I'm not as smart as you.
And in looking at it, you're exactly right. The chart's not going to help them here at all. They're pretty much done at this stage. They had to have that recovery.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. The Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now a 2nd and 6. Ritter going to change it up. Another run on 2nd down. Trying to cover. He's going to have the Bears first. Should be the cover. And now they're in the hurry.
And the Bears first down.
situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Officer, green. What's that now? 52.